Okay, what I've got here today is I've got some chicken quarters. So that's what I'm going to use for this smoking. I'm also going to use some apple wood. The other thing I've got was some Italian dressing to marinate with. I got just a cheap brand. It was buy two, get one free, so I went ahead and did that. I got some lemon pepper. I got some OJ. I bought an injector and meat thermometer. So the whole thing is, I have this here because I put some water in it, made an ice bath, and tested the thermometer, and it took it a long time to drop down to 32 degrees, but it finally did. I just wanted to make sure it was accurate, but as soon as the temperature starts to rise, it was working really great. It didn't really cost me that much for the injector. It was like $2 something. This is like $17.99, but it's well worth it because you don't want to die from salmonella or something like that. The other thing that we got here is I got a 2.5 gallon hefty bag, and that should be sufficient to marinate this chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this chicken and marinate, put it in this bag here, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 4 hours. So, I mean, there's no real actual measurements. I'm going to rinse my chicken, pat it off, put it in the bag, and add as much Italian dressing that I need to cover the chicken, letting the air out, and putting it in the fridge. That's basically it. I'll go ahead and do that now and show you what it looks like. And one more thing. This is going to be my secret ingredient when we go to smoke everything. It's just mayonnaise. I got the cheap version because it's going to be slathering quite a bit on there. So, anyway, we'll get to it when the time comes. So, I ended up with 5 hindquarters, and I ended up using 1.5 of the Italian dressing marinade. And sealed it up in this bag, and it looks just super delicious. Smells even better. Now we're just going to take it, put it in here, get yourself a nice big pot, stick it in the fridge, and then we'll come back to this in 4 hours. Okay, so now I'm outside with the Masterbuilt grill. This is the one without the window. It's got a digital display up above. One thing that kind of peeved me, I forgot to clean my racks. So I had to go inside and clean them real quick. And then what I did was I added some vegetable oil to it because the simple fact is otherwise everything will stick to it. But if you use olive oil or something like that, then it doesn't go as high a temperature, so it's really not that good. Another thing about this Masterbuilt grill, make sure have the tin foil in here on all your stuff. Now you can see I've created a mess for myself, but it's not that bad yet. So after this video, I'm probably going to go ahead and clean that up. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and hit temperature on button. That's what I did wrong. So hit the power on, hit temperature set, and then we're going to do this at 275. Now after you set that, you turn it on, you hit temperature set, hit it 275, set time. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for 3 hours because I know it's going to take at least 2 hours for it. So then I'm going to hit set time again. Now it's heating, power's on, you know it's working. Don't ever try to move the vent. Don't move the vent until it's heated. So if you want to open or close this, don't try to jostle it around because you'll end up breaking off the handle or something else. So you want to make sure that you get this heated first, then it'll move slicker and snot, basically. Right now, it's stuck. It won't move at all. Anyway, so the next step I'm going to show you is back in the kitchen, and we'll get right there shortly. Alright, we're back here in the kitchen now. And so, I'm going to take these guys out of the fridge, bring them out here. Marinade is done. They look great. They smell wonderful. I'm just going to open this bag up. Matter of fact, I think I'll just open up just a little bit. Drain some of this marinade out. Take these guys out here. Boy, that sure does smell good, I gotta tell you. That marinade, just being freaking salad dressing, is just wonderful. I want to pat them just a little bit with some paper towels because they're a little messy still. And just a little tiny bit. And I want to keep some of that on there. So, now what we want to do is get our orange juice. And I meant to set this out for a little while. I mean, I guess I could have kept it out for the last 4 hours, but I forgot. I put it in the fridge, as my mama's always telling me, you better not leave that out, it'll spoil. So anyway, we're just going to take some of this stuff here, soak that up real nice. Get some OJ. And we're just going to start sticking these little bad boys. I guess, like so. And once it swells up a little bit, you know it's done. Yeah, you can kind of tell. It's kind of weird how you can tell that. But might be some OJ left over. Don't want to cross-contaminate. I tell people that all the time. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Do they listen? Not necessarily. So we're done with that, and we got our grill going. So all we need now is to season these bad boys. And how we're going to do that is, here comes the fun part. I'm just going to take some lemon pepper. Try to mop up some of the extra stuff here. Extra OJ and everything else. I'm going to get rid of these guys. Get rid of these paper towels. Mopped up enough stuff, I think. Throw those over here in the sink. So now, we got our OJ. Get some of that lemon pepper on there. Alright, so now we're at this point here. So anyway, now it's time for the creme de la creme. Almost literally. Instead of cream, it's going to be mayonnaise. So I got me another tray, a little pizza pan. Because what we're going to do, we're going to take us some of this here, mayonnaise, and rub it all about. Like so. This is going to keep the chicken from drying out. Just want to rub that around pretty good. Almost completely over here. Since wasting, made this far. Alright, now, hopefully, we got that done. I'm going to Check our temp. On our grill. See how that's going. That's the next step. We wanted that the grill needs to be at 275 for at least hour and 45 minutes, from what I know. But then again, that's also why I got the meat thermometer. So we're going to go ahead and check it after it's been in there a little while. Now we're done here, and I'll see you back at the grill. Oh, by the way, one more thing I think I might add. Now that we got this on here, we might have smeared off a little bit of a lemon pepper. So let's just go ahead and give her a little dash again. That way, when it's cooking, and that melts off of there, we got just a little extra. Alright, now I'll see you back at the grill. Okay, now we're at about 275, and now you can see that this will move freely. I don't have any smoke in there yet, but I'm going to use the apple chips. So I'm going to go ahead and take these apple chips here, and we're going to use those here in just a minute. First we'll get this in there. Hopefully it's not too hot. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot. We'll get these guys in there. They're ready to smoke. Then we'll get this. I got 2 racks because we got 5 of them. Try to get it over top of that pan so it ain't dripping all over the place. And then one last one there. We're just going to close and latch this door. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the apple chips. I'm going to close this up almost all the way. Maybe just leave a little bit. Maybe just leave a little bit of a draft to blow through, and then add these apple chips to it, and we should be good to go. So of course, you know, on this Masterbuilt, come over here. Now it's hotter than hell, so you don't really want to touch it too much. Add the chips in there. So, plug it in and twist it. Now it'll start smoking. Now I'll see you when it's done. Okay, here we are. It's been, I don't know, about an hour 45, somewhere around there. And you open this sucker up. You gotta be careful though. That might burn you. Anyway, I'm trying to find the biggest hunk of chicken I can get. And probe it to make sure we're at the right temperature. So, I think I've got the biggest hunk. Almost done. Boy, it's got a perfect glaze on it. Looks beautiful. Okay, so anyway, we're about 30 minutes away from 3 hours, which is kind of different from other people's videos, but I do have this vent opened up over here because I want that smoke to get into it. So let's go ahead and check the chicken now. And I also just put probably about my third thing of smoke in here. Woo! Looks really good. Tell you what. Check it out. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy on my soul. Go ahead and take the thermometer. Put it in there. See where she's at. That looks like a big, thick piece anyway. I mean, we're at 167 already. I think it's just fine and dandy. I think this chicken is done. Let it rest a little bit. It'll be fully cooked. Anyway, so that's that. The taste test, it turned out perfect. Everything turned out beautiful, just like I thought it was going to be. The chicken, it's phenomenal. I went almost 2.5 hours, but I had the vent open also. So that might make a difference, but this chicken is so good. You can see here how good it was. I can't hardly wait to finish eating this chicken. Anyway, peace out. Don't forget to subscribe and like.